It's time for Commonwealth Common Sense with Susan Stimpson and Kevin Scholla.
Hey, Susan, how are you?
I'm doing great, just working hard here as we're coming down to our last few days before the election.
Now, I know in Virginia and other places there's something that runs a lot of campaigns. You hear independents and candidates who are less funded talk about it all the time, the money that's involved in politics. And you have a take on that right now. You've noticed how money's affecting some of the races in Virginia.
It's very interesting if you're watching the news at all now in the morning, or if you're just watching television, you can see how it's just shaping the entire race here in Virginia and the issues. And there's a Saul Alinsky type tactic that the Democrats are using. It doesn't really matter what the record of the person is. Let's just go ahead and use the same old tired and true. Republicans hate women. Republicans don't like anyone other than themselves, and it's just something that it's a tactic that seems to be working for them.
It's scary in a way. It also is maddening in a way, too, because you think to yourself, at least I do, well, what does money matter if you do the digging on the candidate and find out what he or she is about? You should be able to make your decision based on where they are on the issues. I think this may also bring up, the low information voter problem again, too, because perhaps those who don't know any of these candidates only because of advertisements or campaign signs and whatnot that, translate, they're out there because of money.
Well, I do think that in the case here in Virginia, you have Terry McAuliffe, who has been a prolific fundraiser for many years, and he's using those contacts. He's doubled the amount of money that Ken Cuccinelli has raised, and where that plays is on television. They are just out maneuvering us on the message, and I guess it's one of those things where you hear something over and over and over again, even if it isn't true, it's the perception is a reality. So what Republicans are going to have to do is they're going to have to enter into this, and we're just going to have to come together and fight back on it and help our candidates raise the kind of money that the Democrats are raising.
Now, McAuliffe even had Obama stumping for him. You would think that would hurt him if anybody's doing their homework about what's going on in Washington, but a favorite of the left for sure.
There is an overall dissatisfaction, though, I think, that the people have with the negative campaigning that they are trying to pierce through to the issues. So hopefully we're going to see a different result and that it won't pay off for the Democrats in this case.
All right, Susan, thank you.
Thank you.
Susan Stimpson in Virginia. More Commonwealth Common Sense next week.